Hello, my people. It's Mary's Place here. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Keto Licious at Mary's Place here. Anyway, I'm going to be making one of my favorite dishes, and that is a chicken eggplant casserole. This is pretty, it's kind of complicated to make, but it's keto. So first you're going to start with cutting your eggplant, and then you're going to salt your eggplant, top and bottom, and you're going to put your eggplant aside and let the water drain out of them. And that's what I'm doing here. Not the most perfect cutter, but it doesn't matter, guys. If you make mistakes when you cut them, you make mistakes. It's not a big deal. And you just salt them and stack them until they're done. Now you're going to butterfly your chicken, and you're going to cut it in small pieces. Do the best you can. You want your chicken thin. You don't want it real thick. I'm using 2 big breasts, chicken breasts. These are huge chicken breasts. Just do the best you can. Take your time. Don't cut yourself. Don't worry what it looks like. It's not going to matter. If a piece is too thick, you can cut it down a little bit more. As you can see, I'm going to make this one a little bit thinner because it was still on the thick side. Take your time. Don't cut yourselves. Do the best you can. Now you're going to take your seasonings to put on top of it. I'm adding salt, pepper, Italian seasonings, and garlic powder. And you're going to massage it all in, making sure all sides are done. Guys, I just rub them together, you know. It kind of tenderizes them too when you do it. Now I'm going to make my my breading mixtures. First I'm going to break 2 eggs, and I'm going to scramble them up. Now remember, you're going to be using this for your eggplant and your chicken. When I got done with the eggplant, I just added some cream into the rest of my eggs. And it keeps the chicken really, 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 really moist. You'll see that when I get to the chicken, the eggs will turn like a whitish yellow. And that's why. Okay, then more panko breadcrumbs down below. And I just put some almond flour. Now I'm going to be adding some grated Parmesan. I add about a half a cup in it. And then I'm going to add some fresh shredded Parmesan, but I'm going to break it up a little bit to make them smaller pieces with my fingers. You could always just get it small cut, you know, save you that step. That's the kind I bought, so that's the kind I used. And I added some Italian seasoning in that. About a tablespoon. And I added some more black pepper. I did that by accident, by the way, guys. But it was good. It was really good. Did not mean to add it twice, though. Now you're just going to mix that all up really good. And guys, I don't add all of my mixture at once with everything. I add it onto a plate a little at a time so I don't waste it. Right now what I'm making is my my first dip, and that is whey powder and xanthan gum. I'm going to put 1/4 of a teaspoon of xanthan gum, and then I'm going to put a scoop and a half a scoop of the whey isolate powder. Now if you use the whey, that's fine, you know, either one. It's the protein powder that I'm talking about. And this will be like the first dip, you know, like people usually put flour on it first. Well, I'm using the whey isolate protein powder. So a scoop and a half of that. And then mix that up really, really, really good. Now I'm taking a paper towel to that eggplant. I'm wiping off the salt a little bit, and I'm squeezing the eggplant, trying to get the water out of the eggplant. I want to get as much out as I can. But you'll see I'm squeezing it. And no, the eggplant was not salty at all. You would think it would have been, but it wasn't. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bread my eggplant, and I'm going to put it in my air fryer while I'm breading my chicken. You'll understand why I did it in that order afterwards. Plus I only have a small air fryer. So I did it this way for that reason. I didn't want to fry it in a bunch of oil. You know, I try to be careful with the calories as much as possible, because these comfort dishes, even though they're diet the way I'm making them, can be very high in calorie if I'm not careful, you know, by the way that I cook them. You can add so many more calories in it by cooking everything in oil, and I don't want to do that. But I'm not really, you know, worried about how much breadcrumbs and stuff I get on them, on my eggplant. But they did really good. You just keep doing it till you get to the end. I hope you're all having a beautiful day today. It was beautiful in Florida today. It was only 79 degrees. We had the windows open. Matter of fact, they're still open right now. And it is at 9:30 at night. I actually made this meal about 5 days ago. I just didn't feel like editing that much. And I wanted to put out some music videos, you know. I like to do a little bit something here and there different, just to give y'all a break from just the cooking. I like to be a little bit different than everybody else. Now I'm doing my chicken. My eggplant, by the way, is in the air fryer. It's in there at 375 degrees, and I'm going to cook them for about 10 minutes. And then I'm going to rotate them in about 5 minutes, though. I'm going to turn them over, because you want to brown both sides. So 5 minutes on one side and 5 minutes on the other in the air fryer. So you're just pretty much doing the same thing as you did with the eggplant. As you can tell, the egg mixture is lighter. It's because it's got whipping cream in it with the eggs. Right now, I'm letting my chicken sit in the breading, and I'm building my eggplant part. So I put sauce down, and then my eggplant that's cooked. Then I'm going to put 1 dollop of ricotta on each piece. If you don't like ricotta, leave it out. Or substitute it for something that you like. I love ricotta. And as you can see, I added Parmesan, shredded Parmesan and sauce and more eggplant. Then I'm going to add more sauce and Parmesan. I only put the ricotta in once throughout this dish. Now I'm taking my chicken out of the the air fryer and I turned them. And I'm rotating them. And now I'm adding my mozzarella pearl balls because I didn't have any shredded mozzarella. This is what I had, so this is what I used. It was really good. And I'm adding now my cooked chicken on top. This will help melt that cheese. Then I'm going to add some more sauce on top of this. Now I only used a half a jar of sauce of Yellow Wondering throughout the sink because I saved the other half for a pizza that I'm going to make in a few nights, which I actually made today. And I will post that later. And I'm just going to finish putting cheese on it, and I'm going to throw it into the oven, into my regular oven at 375 degrees for 35 minutes. Keep an eye on your oven because everybody's oven is different. You just want to make it golden brown, just like this. And that was my chicken eggplant parmesan. It was delicious, guys. I hope you try out my recipes. I hope you let me know what you think about them. God bless you all. I keep you all in my prayers. I love you.